Hello and welcome to the draw for my FA Cup fourth round. We've still got matches still yet to play in the third round, but it doesn't matter because we're going to draw the teams that are still yet to play. There is one game in a moment still on. That's Cambridge United against Oldham Athletic, and apparently it is Cambridge United 2, Oldham Athletic 1. So at the moment, Cambridge United are heading into the fourth round. But if we get them drawn, both Oldham and Cambridge, whoever, if Cambridge United hold on, they will go through to the next round. If Oldham Athletic score 2 goals in the next couple of minutes, then Oldham Athletic are through to the fourth round. So on like that. Okay, so obviously there's going to be 32 teams in the fourth round of the FA Cup. So once the other matches have finished, we will know the full draw of the competition of the fourth round. So here we go. Fourth round of the FA Cup. The draw is coming up. I've also got the draw of the Scottish FA Cup. That will be a little bit later. And the first one is out. It is Cambridge United or Oldham Athletic. There we go. Cambridge United or Oldham Athletic. So they're the first team out. They're the first teams out. One of them will be at home. And one of them will face... They'll either be Doncaster Rovers or Bristol City in the fourth round. So, Cambridge United or Oldham Athletic will face Doncaster Rovers or Bristol City in the fourth round. So, good pairing there. Well, both Cambridge United and Bristol City are in the Premier League, so maybe... I don't know how I'm going to fit all this in. Might have to do... So there we go. Okay, on to the next tie. And we have Bath City or AFC Wimbledon. Those two will face each other in a replay at AFC Wimbledon. There you go. Bath City or AFC Wimbledon. And one of them, whoever wins the replay, will take on Middlesbrough. Daryl Johnson's Middlesbrough. So, Bath City or AFC Wimbledon will face Daryl Johnson's Middlesbrough. Okay, on we go with the draw. And next up is Gillingham. Limo's Gillingham. They've got a lot of talent in their squad. They've got David Beckham, Wayne Rooney, Tim Howard, So you never know. Gillingham might go on and win the FA Cup. And Gillingham will face in the 4th round the FA Cup will be either West Ham United or Poole Town. West Ham United or Poole Town. There you go. West Ham United or Poole Town. So Gillingham will face either West Ham United or Poole Town. So next up is Huddersfield Town. A big shock in the 3rd round. They knocked out favourites Arsenal by 2-0 yesterday. Here you go. At the Kirkland Stadium, Huddersfield Town. And will they get another Premier League side in the draw? And it is going to be... It's going to be North Ferriby United. North Ferriby United. The non-league side. North Ferriby United. North Ferriby United knocked out my team, Burnley, who I manage. I was a bit upset of that, but never mind. So Huddersfield Town will face North Ferriby United from the non-league. And it's confirmation that Cambridge United have dumped Oldham Athletic out of the FA Cup, and Cambridge United will be at home to either Doncaster Rovers or Bristol City. That match is still yet to be played, and they play today, Doncaster Rovers and Bristol City. Next up is Liverpool. Liverpool, what a win for them. A win against Exeter City. Liverpool have brought in some new signings, which is good for them. Hopefully their new signings will spark a lift in their title race, title hopes. And the team they'll be facing is Western Warriors. So, a big, massive FA Cup tie here for Western Warriors. They will be taking on Liverpool on the Premier League. Can Martin Pickford's Western Warriors knock out a Premier League side, a big Premier League side, in this 4th round, the FA Cup? We'll find out and see. There's quite a few upsets yesterday. Tottenham losing to Plymouth Argyle. Tottenham have been on a downpour lately. They've got new manager Stephen McLaren in for them. We've got Chelsea, Ryan Major's team. Chelsea. So Chelsea knocked out non-league side Halifax Town yesterday. In a 4-1 win. If you want to know why I do my FA Cup draws early rather than the same day of the actual draw, it's because I want to get them out of the way. So there. We'll find out who Chelsea will face in the 4th round. And the team Chelsea will play is Leatherhead City. Leatherhead City, who are from the County League. County Leagues. So, Leatherhead City, travelling to Stamford Bridge. Leatherhead Football Club. First time against the Premier League side. Can we have the Manchester Derby in this draw? I hope so. We have Manchester City. Manchester City is a team I play for. And we can't remember who we beat. We beat Tranmere Rovers and I scored 2 goals in that game. That was good. So there you go, Manchester City. Can it be a Manchester Derby or... I don't know. And it is Amy Richards, Bristol Rovers. Bristol Rovers. The likes of Cristiano Ronaldo and that. And co. Will be travelling to the Etihad to face me and my Manchester City teammates in the 4th round. So far, some good looking ties in this draw. Got the Scottish FA Cup draw to come. So there we go. Next up is Aston Villa, who are fighting for promotion to the Premier League. At the moment in the Championship, Aston Villa. They need a miracle. Can they get a miracle in this FA Cup? And Aston Villa will be facing the Yeovil Town fellow Championship side. Yeovil Town. So an all Championship affair in the FA Cup 4th round. Not many teams left. Quite a few though, but not many. They're just halfway through the draw. And next up we have Crystal Palace or Wrexham. I think they've just kicked off. Yep, they've just kicked off. Crystal Palace against Wrexham. So the winner of that game will be at home to Crystal Palace, or Wrexham will be at home to Western-super-Mare AFC, who are big money spenders at the moment in the transfer window. They have signed 3 top players. They've signed Sergio Aguero, Roberto Firmino, and Christian Benteke, and they have signed players from Derby County, Bradley Johnson, and hang on. and Jacob Butterfield. So, hopefully Weston-super-Mare will climb the table the rest in the second half of the season with those great players. On we go. Next up we have Portsmouth, managed by Chris Whittle. Declan Whittle has also rejoined his beloved club as a player and a coach. He's assistant manager to Chris Whittle. Declan did play and manage Crystal Palace. So, the team Portsmouth will be facing Swansea City. Swansea City haven't been not having a good season so far. After they sacked their manager Sarah Hunter. They've got a new manager on board. They've got Gary Neville, who they hope will guide them to safety and remain in the Premier League for another season. Oh, leg. Oh, it's my leg. Oh, jeez. Oh, I forgot one another team. Okay, and we go then with the next draw, and it is Manchester United. Manchester United. There you go, Manchester United. And Manchester United will be at home too. We're home to Cardiff City from the Championship. Cardiff City for Manchester United. Wow. Can Zidane's team knock out Cardiff in the fourth round? We shall see. Ronaldinho is back out of retirement and he has joined United for the rest of the season. His contract does have an option for him to sign a 1-year deal at the end of this season, but that's entirely up to him, whether he wants to do it or not. So, next up we have Bishop's Stortford. Bishop's Stortford still going strong in the FA Cup. Bishop's Stortford hopefully to have a big side. Team is Plymouth Argyle. Plymouth Argyle, another non-league side. Plymouth Argyle upset the odds by beating Steve McLaren's Tottenham yesterday. Tottenham were all over the place in that 3-2 defeat to Plymouth Argyle. Okay, next team out is Bury. Bury from League 2. Wonderful side Bury are. Struggling at the moment in League 2. But hopefully this FA Cup one will help them to recover. Next team we have Basingstoke Town. Basingstoke Town. There you go, Basingstoke Town. So it's an all League 2 tie, Bury against Basingstoke Town. There you go, Basingstoke. I'm obviously missing the team. Derby County. Next. There you go, Derby County. Losing some of their players, which they are disappointed about. Losing Jacob Butterfield and Bradley Johnson to Western-super-Mare. And they will be facing fellow Championship side Bournemouth. So it's Derby County and Bournemouth. It's just got 3 teams left. Bear with me, guys. Just sorting something out. Pardon me. Pardon me. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 25, 26, 27, 28. 29, 30, 31. Missing the team. Might have to add one of the let's have a look if I've got all the teams there. Should have Bolton Rovers, Western Warriors. Oh, is it? Have we got Mansfield Town? I think it's Mansfield Town. Yeah, it's Mansfield Town. I forgot Mansfield Town. Well, we'll just put Mansfield Town in anyway. Right, Mansfield Town. There's no Mansfield Town on there, is there? There's there now. So, right, Mansfield Town will face at home. Will be my mum's Porton Rovers. Porton Rovers, managed by my mum. Here you go. Porton Rovers. Porton Rovers are going strong at the moment in the Premier League. Okay, 2 more teams to be done. And it will be Everton and fellow Championship side Stevenage Town. There you go, Stevenage Town. Right, so that is the draw done. The 4th round draw has been done. These are the ties. So you have Cambridge United against Doncaster Rovers or Bristol City. You have Bath City or AFC Wimbledon against Middlesbrough. Gillingham against West Ham United or Poole Town. Huddersfield Town against North Ferriby United. Liverpool against Western Warriors. Chelsea against Leatherhead City. Manchester City against Bristol Rovers. Aston Villa against Yeovil Town. Crystal Palace or Wrexham face Western-super-Mare AFC. And I've heard that Wrexham have gone 1-0 up in that game against Crystal Palace at the Selhurst Park. Selhurst Park, whatever you call it. Portsmouth against Swansea City. Manchester United against Cardiff City. Bishop's Stortford against Plymouth Argyle. Bury against Basingstoke Town. Derby County against Bournemouth. Mansfield Town against Portland Rovers. And Everton against Stevenage Town. So there you go. That is the draw. That's the draw for the 4th round. I don't know when the dates will be, but when I find out tomorrow's actual draw on TV, I will write them down and let you guys know. So, thanks very much. If you could please subscribe to my YouTube channel, that would be brilliant. But till then, I will see you again later for the Scottish FA Cup 4th round draw. Till then, goodbye and ta-da.